Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Cousin Chloe. I am here with a very detailed, kind of rough version of my how to apply eyelashes tutorial. This has been heavily requested and I just hadn't done it, to be honest with you. But I got some different angles together and I finally got off my hiney and got the video that you've been wanting. This video is near and dear to me. I'm super excited to be doing it. My goal also is to have a new video for you every single Friday. Even if it's Friday at midnight, I will make sure you get the video. So hopefully you enjoy this video. It's very simple. I'm showing you my 3-step process on how I apply my lashes. Your first step is to apply mascara. Okay, your next step is you want to, while your mascara is drying, is you want to take your lashes, and I'm using Jasmine lashes by Princess Lashes. And you want to take your lashes and you want to put the glue on the lash. And what I do is I take the case and I peel the corner and I grab the first lash. If you notice, there's a little bit of like the glue to make it stick to the package, and I just kind of rub my fingers and I'm pulling that little piece of glue off. Then I take the lash, forgot a little piece of glue there. And sometimes you're not going to get all the glue off, but you want to get as much of the glue off as possible. All right. So now what you want to do is take your lash and kind of bend it a little bit, because brand new lashes sometimes can be stiff. So you want to bend it like that so that it's more flexible to work with. Then I take my lash glue, and this is the glue that I'm using. That's my favorite now, Sassy Eyelash Glue. And this is the dark shade. And so what I do is I take my glue and I actually put, I put a little bit on the back of my hand. Whoa, that's a lot. You don't need that much. I put a little bit on the back of my hand. And I take the back of my tweezers and I get some of the glue on the back of the tweezers. Then I take the lash and I put the glue on the lashes like that. And you always want to make sure that you have glue on the edges of your lash, on the ends. Okay, and you do that for both of your lashes. Okay, so now the glue has gotten tacky, and the reason why you can't see my lips is I have my mirror under my camera, and what I'm gonna do now is I take my lashes, I let the glue get tacky for about 30 seconds or so, and I take my lash, I'm looking down into the mirror, I turn my lashes like this and I place them behind Oh, this is hard to do. Okay. I place them behind my existing lashes on the lash line. Like that. I just sit them on there. I sit them in the center. Okay? Then I take each corner and I tuck it. So, grab this corner and tuck it. Grab this corner and tuck it. Then I use my fingers and I use the back of the tweezers and I push the lashes down onto my lash line. And I just use my finger to kind of do the same thing and make sure it's attached everywhere. Okay, and once you have the lash attached, what you want to do is I take my fingers and I squeeze and push them together with my lashes. And then I also kind of push, I do this, I push them back on my eye. Okay. And there you have it. Another tip is you want to put the lash on your eye and make sure it fits your eye and make sure it's not too big. So that's a good fit. This is about how much glue you need. A small drop, probably less than that. And sometimes I'll get it straight from the bottle. Then you take your lash, you get your glue, and have a lot of glue on it. If you can see the amount of glue, trying to give you all the angles. And also make sure you put a little bit across the actual top of the lash. Whoa, and you don't want to glob it on there. If you end up with a glob, just smooth it out. But the most important thing is to make sure there is glue on the ends. And what I do is, so if you notice on the tip of here, there's some glue left over. So what I actually like to do is I'll leave this on here. And when I see this glue on the end start getting tacky, that's when I realize, oh, I can put the glue. This is getting tacky too, because they're at the same speed. And then also I look at what's left on the back of my hand. And once it starts getting a darker black ring around it, that also lets me know it's about tacky and it's time to put on the lash. So those are some other little extra tidbits and tips that'll hopefully help you. In the mean, I don't blow on my lashes because I don't like to do the habit of blowing on them, because if I was actually doing one of my clients, I wouldn't blow on the lash. I would just shake it. So I shake it to kind of speed up the process a little bit. If I notice it's starting to get black and tacky on the back of the tweezers, and if I touch it, notice it's getting tacky, so that means it's time to get this off. Then it's time to put the lash on. All right, I'm gonna put on the other lash, and I raised the camera up so hopefully you can see a different angle from me doing it. And there you go.